Good afternoon, everyone. I'm just going to go over a bit of education today on the BodyTalk system protocol. You can go to Google and just Google BodyTalk protocol and image or PDF, and you can see the whole chart there because I know you can't really see it here. But I've been doing these educational videos to let you know what's all included in the training. And so today we're going to talk about the second bubble in section 4 called active memory. And active memory is our trauma bubble, or stuff that has affected us over the years, or belief systems that we have about ourselves or about others, different events and fears or phobias. All of this stuff that we have stored in our body mind is stored in the subconscious mind. Our bodies are like giant tape recorders. They record everything, good, bad, or otherwise, and everything in between. So sometimes we can have good stuff come up that needs to be balanced, and not necessarily everything that we do is negative in Body Talk. I mean, most of it is clearing old past traumas and memories and events. But our goal here is to not get rid of those, because we don't want to erase our memories. Our memories make us who we are, no matter what kind of memories they are. But what it wants to do is help take that trauma, that's active trauma, active in the body mind, and make it passive. And so just to give you some examples, we can get into belief systems, and we can do belief systems about loving self, loving others. I am a bad mother. I am a good mother. I am financially dependent on somebody else. I mean, there's just so many different, there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of belief systems that we can carry in our subconscious mind. So with this technique, we can get into those belief systems and start to bust them out. We can also get into events, so lifetime periods, past relationships, all the way down even into fetal life, when you were first conceived, and the stuff that you might be carrying that you picked up from your parents' environment. So you can pick up all of your stuff that your mom was going through, or all of her feelings and emotions, or maybe something that your dad was going through. We get that through that collective consciousness of being all connected energetically. And so Body Talk helps to get into those, and even right down to specific events like a place or person, activity, work, emotions. And I have had some really, really amazing healing sessions come up where we've dealt with stuff that was like even 10 and 20 years old. I had a lady who went through a divorce with a partner. Well, it wasn't her divorce, it was her partner's divorce, and he had been separated for a few years before he even met this lady. But the ex-wife that he was going through the divorce with made their life so rough for those few years before the divorce actually went through, because she was so bitter about the divorce. Even though this woman was not the issue that caused the divorce, she had to put up with lots, and that all got stored in her mind body. And 20 years later, she came to see me for a session, and we cleared a whole bunch of that stuff. And she said it was like night and day, the stuff that changed in her body. Her headache stopped. She started sleeping better. I think she had a sore knee. Anyways, all kinds of different stuff. We can work with lifetime periods where you maybe went through taking care of an elderly parent, and that was a 1 year, 2 year, 3 year period of constant stress, and that takes its toll and breaks the body down. Maybe you went through a long time divorce, or maybe the first few years that your parents split up when you were a child was really rough, or maybe just even going from elementary school to junior high was hard for you because you changed schools or you lost friends. I mean, there's so many things that affect us from our environment, and everything gets stored into this body mind like a giant recorder. And so the Body Talk system helps us learn how to clear all of that stuff. The last technique that's in this active memory technique is fears and phobias. And this is, fears are different than phobias. Fears are things that we're afraid of, but we can probably still work our way through. So fear of public speaking, fear of death, fear of being alone, fear of losing a child, all of these, sometimes these crazy thoughts that we have. And then phobias. And phobias are different because phobias will actually stop us from doing stuff that we might want to experience in life. So for example, if you have a phobia of flying, you might not ever get out of your country if you can't get it on an airplane and go for a trip. And I have had some really amazing stories that I share in class. One was a fellow who was afraid of heights, and how he went through experience with some body talk session, and then how he was able to go back and tackle that. And another one that I had that was really profound was a gal that was deadly afraid of spiders. I couldn't even say the word spiders when I was doing her session. And one session we cleared her spider phobia. It was truly amazing. So if you have any questions about the active memory technique or any questions about the training, you can certainly drop me a message down below. The training's 4 days, and we're having some trainings coming up shortly here. So my website is taylorwideman.com. That's Taylor, Taylor, Wideman, Wideman.com. You can register for the classes there. You can see some testimonial videos. You can send me an email, or even give me a phone call if you'd like to talk and see if this training's right for you. So I hope to see you soon. Have a great day, and we'll talk later. Bye for now.